the teasers dropped, and the fandom just went completely silent. Like, in an instant, the entire K-pop world was just turned upside down.
Oh, yeah.
A $10,000 price tag, it didn't even matter. The server crashed, the inventory vanished, and luxury fashion basically bowed to a new king.
Welcome to StarScope K-Report.
Join Eric and Minji as they ride the Hallyu wave, uncovering the biggest K-pop comebacks, shocking industry controversies, and major K-drama updates. From internet-breaking rumors to historic chart milestones, we dive deep into the world of Korean entertainment.
Yes, you do.
So today our mission is to unpack the headline that basically broke the internet. They paid $10,000 for this.
Still can't believe that number.
Right. We're taking a deep dive into the sources to understand the secret power of BTS's Jin. And to do this, we're pulling from a pretty fascinating stack of data.
We've got reporting from the Korea Herald and Star News. We're tracking some academic research on fan psychology from the Review of Communication Research. And we are analyzing financial data from Outlook Respawn alongside, official agency statements.
The receipts, basically.
Exactly, the receipts. The goal here is to explore exactly how artists returning from a military hiatus have completely re-engineered the global luxury economy.
Okay, let's unpack this immediately because my jaw is quite literally still on the floor.
Yeah.
A single piece of clothing costing what some people make in a third of a year, and it's gone in minutes. We are talking about a $10,000 leather jacket.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like, that's a luxury car down payment just evaporating from international inventory. How does a legacy fashion house even prepare for a shockwave like that?
The short answer is they can't. They really can't. The infrastructure of these heritage brands, it simply wasn't built for this kind of concentrated traffic. I mean, if we look at the timeline established by the Korea Herald and Star News, this whole phenomenon traces back to the incredible momentum Jin built right after his military discharge.
Oh, absolutely.
He stepped right out of service and into this historic stint as a Paris Olympics torchbearer.
Which was so iconic.
It really was. It set a massive global stage for him. And then, in August of 2024, he was officially named the global ambassador for Gucci. But the absolute peak of this economic anomaly was the Gucci Primavera campaign.
Primavera, which, by the way, for anyone who doesn't speak Italian, translates to spring.
Right.
And it was designed by Gucci's creative director, Demna, and the symbolism here is just so potent. Like, the whole concept of the collection was inspired by the change and rebirth brought about by love. For the fandom, this wasn't just a fashion shoot, it was deeply emotional.
Yeah, of course.
It represented Jin returning to the spotlight, this total rebirth of his career post-military. So when he appeared wearing this stunning, structured black leather jacket with Primavera embossed on it, it just felt historic.
It did.
But the price tag was 13.8 million won. That's roughly $9,900 US, basically 10K.
And this is where the raw data gets truly wild. Because luxury fashion relies on scarcity.
Right.
And slow, deliberate sales cycles.
So you're not meant to impulse buy it.
Exactly. A $10,000 item is supposed to sit in a boutique for weeks, just, waiting for the right VIP client to walk in.
Yeah.
But within 24 hours of that campaign launching, that 13.8 million won jacket completely sold out across all sizes in Europe.
All size.
All of them. We are talking Italy, France, the UK, Germany, entirely cleared out.
Oh my gosh.
And in the United States and South Korea, they were practically running on fumes. I think only 2 out of the 9 total sizes were left anywhere in the global inventory.
Which is just unheard of. I mean, and it wasn't a quiet online drop either. This campaign was a physical takeover. Like, if you walked past the Gallery department store in Gangnam or Samsung Station, his face was multiple stories high.
Yeah.
Shanghai, Tokyo, Melbourne, Jakarta, just massive billboards everywhere. He even took over the full back cover of GQ Italy.
And the digital footprint was just as overwhelming. I mean, Jin's attendance at the Milan show, it triggered over 1 million posts on X, formerly Twitter, in a single 24-hour period.
1 million posts.
Yeah. And as I mentioned, the digital architecture of a multi-billion-dollar brand simply buckled under that.
Oh, it completely broke.
Going back to earlier reports from when his initial ambassador announcement was made, the sheer influx of web traffic actually crashed Gucci's official servers.
Oh, I remember that day vividly. The timeline was complete chaos.
I bet.
The domestic fans, the Korean netizens, they were bursting with so much pride over the Jin Effect. They were obsessing over his flawless visuals, analyzing how perfectly he embodied that high-end classic aesthetic without letting the clothes wear him.
Right, right.
Meanwhile, the international fans were in an absolute frenzy, just sharing screenshots of 404 error pages, trying to figure out how to bypass crashed checkout portals just to get a glimpse of the jacket's product page.
It highlights a really fascinating division in how different segments of a fan base engage, but both sides ultimately drive massive engagement and direct sales.
Yeah.
It really forces analysts to shift how they view these transactions.
Absolutely it does. Because buying this jacket or even crashing the site trying to buy it, it isn't traditional consumerism.
No.
It's like voting in a presidential election, but you're doing it with your wallet.
That's a good way to put it.
Right. It's a loud, undeniable statement. You aren't just buying Italian leather. You are casting a ballot that says, my favorite artist deserves the top spot in the global hierarchy, and I have the financial receipts to prove his worth.
Yeah.
It completely gamifies the luxury experience.
That gamification is the perfect way to frame it. And that's not even the wildest part of this comeback. Wait until you hear the exact dollar amount of the media impact value Jin generated in just 24 hours.
Oh, bring on the numbers, because if an inventory wipeout is just the appetizer, I need to know what the main course looks like.
Okay, so to truly understand the return on investment of a bias, we have to look at the data from Outlook Respawn and the All About Korea source.
Okay.
In the boardrooms of conglomerates like LVMH and Kering, they measure success using MIV, or media impact value.
Can you break down exactly how that works? Because I know it's not just like counting Instagram likes.
Exactly right. It's not. MIV is a proprietary algorithm created by deep analytics firms that assigns a literal dollar amount to every single interaction across print, online, and social media.
Wow.
But here's the crucial mechanism. It weighs the authority and the engagement quality of the source.
So not all posts are equal.
Exactly. So a passing mention on a random fashion blog might generate, say, $2 in MIV, but when a global artist attends a show, posts on a verified account, and triggers 1 million retweets from highly engaged accounts, the algorithm applies a massive multiplier effect. So when Jin attended the Gucci 2026 Spring-Summer Show, his presence generated an estimated $12.8 million in MIV.
What?
In just 24 hours.
$12.8 million in one day. Just for showing up, sitting in the front row, and looking incredible.
Precisely. And it wasn't just theoretical social media buzz, right?
Right.
It translated to direct consumer action.
Of course it did.
Gucci's online traffic from North America and Southeast Asia spiked by 420% during the live stream of that event.
420%.
Yeah. And to contextualize why European luxury brands are leaning so heavily into this specific demographic, you have to look at the regional spending habits. South Koreans are officially the world's biggest per capita luxury spenders.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They spend an average of $325 per person annually on luxury goods, which completely eclipses the U.S. average of $280.
Wow.
And the Chinese average of $55.
I had no idea the gap was that wide. It's massive. So you combine that immense local purchasing power with a global K-pop event market that is projected to hit $16.25 billion by 2035, and you have just an unstoppable economic juggernaut.
And here is where I think traditional fashion analysts often lose the plot.
Yeah.
Because they look at those numbers and assume it's just about status. Like, historically, luxury was entirely about social climbing.
Right, showing off.
Exactly. You bought a designer bag to show your neighbors you had arrived. But in modern stan culture, luxury is about shared identity and collective achievement. Fandoms operate with military-grade logistics. It's a phenomenon called call-to-duty consumerism.
Right.
Fans organize literal buying days to support their favorite artists. They build spreadsheets. They map out inventory drops across different time zones. They pool resources.
It's a highly organized, decentralized marketing and distribution machine that these brands are just getting entirely for free.
Yes, and Jin is just the latest and perhaps most spectacular example of wielding this power.
Yeah.
But we've seen it across the industry.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Look at the magnate of the group, Jungkook. He was just doing a casual late-night live stream, taking a sip from a specific drinking mug, and fans immediately flocked to e-commerce sites, found the exact manufacturer, and completely sold it out globally.
Over a mug.
Over a mug. Or Jimin's partnership with Dior. The moment that was announced, Dior's stock price hit a 31-year high.
Wow.
And he generated $17 million in earned media value from just 2 Instagram posts.
See, the sheer scale of it is unprecedented.
Right.
And we actually have concrete academic proof unpacking the psychology behind this now.
Oh, do you tell?
So a 2024 study published in the Review of Communication Research specifically analyzed Spanish Gen Z K-pop fans to measure this exact mechanism.
Okay.
The researchers wanted to test the boundary lines of parasocial relationships and purchasing intent, and the findings are staggering.
I'm already
55% of the fans surveyed have actively purchased products endorsed by their idols.
more than half.
Yep.
If you pitched a 55% conversion rate to any marketing executive in the world, they would laugh you out of the room.
They wouldn't believe you.
No, that is unheard of.
And it goes deeper into aspirational buying. 67% of those Gen Z fans stated they would buy a luxury product if they simply had the disposable income, purely so the brand keeps working with the idol.
Just to secure the brand deal?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for those who maybe can't afford a $10,000 leather jacket, 89% admitted to buying the absolute cheapest luxury item available from the brand.
Oh, like a keychain.
Like a keychain, yeah. Or a basic cosmetic or a single bottle of perfume, just to show their financial support.
Okay, wait, I have to pause and push back here for a second.
Sure.
You're telling me that this academic study proves these fans will buy literal keychains just to bunk up a brand's quarterly earnings.
That's what the data says.
Doesn't that mean these massive luxury conglomerates are just shamelessly exploiting the fandom? I mean, I have to admit, as someone deeply embedded in this culture, that stings a little to hear out loud.
I get that.
Are we really just willingly acting as unpaid marketing interns for multi-billion-dollar European fashion houses? It feels like a massive cash grab.
It's a completely valid critique, and it's actually one of the most heavily debated aspects of the modern fandom economy. But the study addresses that exact ethical dilemma.
Okay, what'd I say?
The researchers found that 84% of the fans surveyed are acutely aware of the brand's intentions.
Oh.
They explicitly know that luxury houses are just using idols to boost their sales and tap into a younger demographic. But, and this is the crucial part of the psychology, they participate anyway.
So they know it's a trap, but they walk into it on purpose.
Exactly. The emotional loyalty and the desire to see their artists succeed globally,
Right.
to see their face on that billboard in Milan, it is so strong that it completely overrides the negative feeling of being marketed to.
Wow.
It becomes a willing, symbiotic exchange. The brand gets the revenue, and the fandom secures their artist status as a global icon.
That is fascinating. We see the strings being pulled, but we want our favorites on the absolute top tier of the industry, so we play the game.
Yep.
It's mutually assured success.
Truly.
Well, if you love staying updated on your favorites and deep diving into the power of the Hallyu wave, make sure you're subscribed to StarScope K-Report. We've got even bigger scoops ahead.
You definitely want to stick around, because later in the deep dive, we'll talk about the shocking plot twist in Jin's post-military career that absolutely nobody saw coming. And it involves a completely different kind of spirit.
Okay, I am still reeling from the $12.8 million in MIV, but we have to talk about the sheer momentum of his return. Because the hiatus is officially over.
It really is.
Jin didn't just quietly transition back into the industry. He came out swinging and executed a flawless global all-kill across multiple industries.
Well, yeah.
The music, the fashion, the television screens, he left no space unoccupied.
No, the timeline of his 2024 and 2025 schedule, which we pulled from the Wikipedia sourcing, is just relentlessly packed. As we touched on, it kicked off with the Paris Olympics, setting a massive global stage.
Right.
From there, he completely dominated variety television. I mean, he launched his own highly successful spin-off show, Run Jin.
So funny.
And he starred in Netflix's Kian's Bizarre B&B.
And we can't ignore the music.
Never.
He dropped his solo mini-album, Happy, in November of 2024. That project hit number 4 on the Billboard 200 and went 3x platinum in Korea.
Huge.
Then he didn't even give the fans time to breathe before following it right up with his second album, Echo, in May 2025. And then came the ultimate victory lap, the Run Seokjin EP Tour.
Ah, yes.
He took over the US, Europe, and Asia. We are talking massive shows in Anaheim, London, Osaka. And he wrapped the entire massive tour up in Incheon in November 2025. And of course, for that grand finale, he was on stage wearing custom crystal-encrusted Gucci gear.
A perfect full-circle moment for that brand partnership.
It really was.
But what is truly fascinating from a purely business perspective is how aggressively he's expanding his empire. Like, he didn't just stop at high fashion with Gucci.
No, he did.
He became the global ambassador for Fred Jewelry, then he pivoted to beauty with Laneige Skincare, then athleisure with Alo Yoga.
Wow.
He even secured the ultimate domestic bag by becoming the face of Otogi's Jin Ramen. He intentionally diversified his portfolio across every major sector of consumer goods.
He literally covered every single base of a fan's daily routine.
Yeah.
Like, you can wake up and do your skincare with the Nej, put on your aloe yoga gear for a workout, eat your Jin ramen for lunch, and then wear your Gucci jacket out to dinner.
It's total market saturation.
It is. But you teased a twist earlier. What is this unexpected pivot?
The final bombshell, which was reported recently by the Korea Economic Daily, is that Jin is stepping beyond the role of an ambassador or a brand face.
Okay.
He is becoming a brand owner. He is officially launching his own liquor brand called Jin, alongside the legendary Korean celebrity chef Baek Jong-won.
Wait, his own liquor brand?
Yep.
Going from high fashion to distilling alcohol is a massive, unexpected leap.
It is a brilliant, highly calculated business move, though. They aren't just slapping his name on a generic bottle. They are utilizing a veteran alcohol artisan, Park Rockdam, whom Jin actually learned from during his web show, The Drunken Truth.
Oh, wow. So there's history there.
Exactly. And the flagship product is incredibly specific. It's a 40% ABV distilled apple gin made from traditional Korean rice and local apples sourced directly from Yesan, which happens to be Chef Baek's hometown.
Oh, that's such a nice touch.
Yeah. And to capture a wider demographic, they're also rolling out ready-to-drink cocktails, like a tangy apple plum and a sweet apple watermelon drink, sitting at a much more accessible 4% ABV.
Okay, the business acumen here is staggering.
It really is.
He's gone from crashing European luxury servers to distilling his own heritage apple gin. That is the ultimate boss move.
Oh, yeah.
He is leveraging the exact same Fandom loyalty that sold out a $10,000 leather jacket to build a fully independent business empire where he controls the product from the ground up.
Yeah.
And honestly, I need to figure out how to pre-order that apple plum cocktail immediately.
Good luck with the servers on that one.
Seriously?
But it's a true testament to the sheer economic gravity these artists hold. And if you want to keep tracking these incredible industry shifts, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a KT update or a breakdown of the next massive comeback.
So if we synthesize all these sources, from the high fashion runways to the academic journals and the business pages, we are witnessing a monumental shift in how global culture operates.
We really are. I mean, if we connect this to the bigger historical picture, we've watched the role of K-pop stars evolve dramatically over the last decade.
Oh, for sure.
In the 2010s, they were utilized by Western brands strictly as regional ambassadors, meant only to drive sales in the East Asian market. But today, they hold the master keys to the multi-billion-dollar global luxury kingdom. They have elevated from local faces to creative partners.
Yeah.
They are the vital muses keeping these legacy, centuries-old European houses relevant to a completely new generation of consumers.
They are the new global royalty, undoubtedly. But looking closely at the All About Korea source, there's something moving on the horizon that is honestly a little terrifying, but also endlessly fascinating.
Oh.
As we move deeper into 2026, the partnership between luxury fashion and K-pop is becoming increasingly digital. Brands are actively starting to create digital twins, like these high-fidelity 3D AI avatars of idols.
Wow. Yeah, the underlying strategy there is designed to maximize a brand's global presence.
Right.
The idea is that these AI avatars can attend virtual metaverse fashion shows, shoot global digital campaigns, and interact with Gen Z and Gen Alpha consumers 247, all while the real human idol is entirely booked up on a physical world tour. It solves the issue of human limitation for the brands.
But it raises such a wild philosophical question for the fandoms.
It does.
Because the entire engine of this economy runs on genuine human-to-human parasocial connection.
Exactly.
If a digital AI avatar of your bias is wearing a virtual $10,000 jacket in a metaverse fashion show, will the fandom still organize buying days?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right. Will they still rally to buy the physical or even a digital version of it? What happens to that incredibly deep, authentic, emotional connection when the artist you are passionately supporting isn't even real in that moment, but just an AI algorithm generated by a corporate boardroom?
It's a huge shift.
Will the call to duty consumerism survive the metaverse? It is definitely something to chew on as we watch this space evolve.
You've been listening to StarScope K-Report, where Eric and Minji bring you the story shaping K-pop, K-dramas, and the global Hallyu wave. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.